Hello everyone and welcome to another Cubendi tutorial. Today we're going to be doing more with combining Cubendi. So if you haven't seen my first video where I go over the basic shapes of the Cubendi, the link will be down in the description. It'll be really helpful to know how to do so you can do these combinations. So first I'm going to show you a new shape that you'll need to know in order to do these combinations. So to start off with, you just open it up and make this ring. And then you want to pinch the tips together so it like makes this shape, and you've got these triangles on either side. So then you kind of lift it up and then make sure that this triangle is kind of facing towards the flat surface. So then I kind of just push down gently on the desk, whatever you're using, and you can make this shape. So I'll do this again real quick. So you make the ring, and then you just kind of let it fall on a surface, and then you make this shape. This will be important later because I can make a combination with this. So to start off with, I'm going to start with some easy ones, just a couple 2 Cubendi combinations. So this one's really simple. You just open them up like this, and they can stick together like that. So it's essentially 2 cubes stacked on top of each other, but they're kind of intertwined, and it's a lot more stable because there's magnets holding it together. Another shape you can make with 2 is, if you recall making this shape, you go from the rectangle to this shape. You kind of stop in the middle of making it, and you can make the shape that way. So you open it up, you start to open it, but leave it like this. So you have one that looks like this, but then you do the same thing with the other one. And then you just stick the 2 halves together. And there you go. You have another combination. It's really cool because there's a whole cube inside with the way it combines, but there's this ring, around the cube. Okay, and lastly, another one you can make with 2 Cubendi is you make a triangle, except on one of them you take one end and bring it up like that, and then with the other triangle you make, you do the same thing, but you open it up, but then you turn it around so the inside colors are facing towards you. So then you stick them together like that, and you have another combination there. Now you can make one with 4 because you have 1/2 here, and you just basically make another one. So do that, and then you bring them together like so. So there you go. You have a combination with 4. So it looks like that. Another one you can make is with the 2 together. Well, one, you leave one like this because that's one part of the combination. But the other one, you make you combine the this one here with the triangle. So then you make this, and on the side that's completely colored, you bring it up, and you bring it up, and then you bring this in, and then this triangle piece here you'll bring in like that. So you've got this shape, and then these will go together, and you've got this shape, which I think looks really cool. It's almost like a pyramid, but then you turn it around and it's not quite. But yeah, it's just really cool with like how smooth this face is, and then with how smooth this is. Just really cool. It's also fairly big too, so another plus for that. And another you can make with 4 is you take 2 and you get them expanded like this, because when you have 2 together, you can still make a ring out of it. So then you kind of find your way until you have like a triangle piece like this on top, because then what you do is you kind of fold down this triangle like so, and then you kind of pinch this together, and then you have something that should look like this. So do the same thing on the other one. So you bring this down and then this down, and then you take the two halves together, and there you go. You have this shape here. This is just an interesting one with how it's shaped. And then I'll show you. So the shape that you made at the beginning, you're going to want to make 4 of those. So just start by doing that. So there's 1, there's 2, oh. There's 4, or not 4, that's almost 4, that's 3. I can do math. And all 4. Okay, so what you want to do is for the first one, I guess get these two out of the way to start. You'll see that there's these square sides here. You want to connect the sides that have the squares on them. And yes, it is just this unstable of a shape. It's not the sturdiest in the world. So you just stick all 4 together like that, and then you kind of just push the tips together like that, and then just make sure everything is flat on the ground. And there you go. This is a pretty cool looking shape. In my opinion, it looks like some sort of a temple, just with how it looks. But with these 4 shapes, you can do something else. So I'm just gonna have to split this apart. So essentially what you're doing is you're just going to turn around these shapes, and then you can make a different shape with them. So instead of connecting these tall points, you're going to be connecting the small points in the middle. So you connect them like that, and this one fell over. So let me fix that. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. Here's another combination. It looks slightly different, but I also think this one's unique. So there you go. That's all the combinations I have for you today. Leave a comment down below if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time.